Hello, what's good YouTube? Hope you guys are all doing well today and welcome to another episode of Staying in D1. Firstly, I do want to apologize that my upload is a little bit later than usual. I did have a busy morning and a busy schedule today, so I didn't get to come home and finish up the video and upload it for you guys. But as you guys can see, we're at 11 points and we have a new 4-4-1-1 team. You guys have probably seen this team in the Tournament Tested series, so if you guys have seen this, this is actually the first game I actually played with them. So, this game didn't go the best it possibly could. I did have to get adjusted to the positioning of all the players. So anytime I use a new formation, it does take me a game or two to get adjusted. Come up as our next opponent, a 4-4-2, who has a really poor team, to be honest with you guys. But he did play pretty well. He does have a lot of pace up there up front. He's got Wellington and Remy for his pace. And I'll talk about that real quick, about people who like using pacey strikers. Me personally, you guys know that pace is not really a big part of my game. I know a lot of people feel that pace is very important, but I think the only place where pace is important is probably your defenders, and only one of your defenders. As far as center backs, this isn't your left and right back. As far as center backs, I think you only need one pacey center back, and then the other one I like to usually have is a strong, tall, good defender who could stay back and clean everything else up if our pacey defender misses anything. So that's my personal take on it. You know, usually I'm happy with anything of 70 and above pace anywhere on the pitch. I know a lot of people feel like they can't play and compete with anything below 85 pace or something, and I disagree with that personally. I mean, I think you can definitely compete if you're patient with your play, build up the play nicely, and, you know, deliver that great little through ball at the perfect timing, or the perfect time rather. That'll be perfect. As you guys can see there, we had a little bit of a patient build up, and PATO does make the run. We deliver them the ball, and we take the 2-1 lead. And eventually here, Mikli's going to break free on the wings. We're going to go ahead and cross and pray this one as Kabai gets into position, jumps over his defender, and puts it in for us. So we went ahead and got this win 3-1. Not the most convincing of victories. So I did feel a little bit shaky about using this 4-4-1-1 team. I felt like something might be up, but it was my first game with them, so I continued to give them a shot. And then the 4-4-1-1 actually started to become one of my favorite formations. Now, if you guys don't know, a lot of people last year would make 4-4-1-1 teams and then switch to a 4-2-3-1 in game, personally because, or not personally because, but usually because the left and right mid would play as their cams, and this year you can't even use left or right mids as cams. I think they get 5 chem, they don't get 7 chem like they did last year. So that's what mainly the 4-4-1-1 was used for last year. They would just make a 4-4-1-1 team and then switch to a 4-2-3-1 in game. This year it feels a lot better. It just feels like a really balanced formation. You do have to be good defensively though, as I've mentioned in a previous video. If you use the 4-4-1-1, make sure your defense is up there, because you will get counterattack really heavily, especially with your center mids helping in the attack. You guys saw this guy's team, a 4-1-2-1-2 BPL side, and look at that great over the top through ball to find Adam Johnson, break free from our defense, and he ends up getting the early 17th minute goal to get the lead. But that's okay. I was still, I wasn't, anytime I give up an early goal like that, I'm not too worried, and I was attacking the whole game, so I knew I would get one back eventually, as a nice over the top through ball right there lands right to Noche, who's going to head it into the net for us to equalize shortly after he did score. So it's always nice to get the equalizer right away. That way you don't have to worry about scoring to get your way back into the game. So nice goal by Nocerino. Eventually, we do get a corner here, and Paolo Di Cegli, what a shot right near post, right past the keeper. Czech just left on his knees staring like, what is going on, man? Great little shot and goal by our crafty little Italian left back, and a great save there by our goalie. I believe I have decent goal. So he ends up getting a corner. He has a custom set piece, and I hate custom set pieces when I come up against someone with a corner who has it set up, because that usually happens. It falls to Yaya Torre, and he does equalize in the 37th minute right before the half, and he does a worm to celebrate. Nice little celebration. Haven't seen that one before. So he does equalize with a corner kick, but still everything is okay. We just need to play good defense as we do here. We're going to go ahead and intercept the ball and counter him. It's a very good formation for just passing at will. I mean, I have a player to pass to almost at all times. And you guys are going to see Batu just outpace his defender. He makes a mistake, pulling him down. We're going to go ahead and volley this one as we cross it to Alexandre Batu, who's going to put it in for us in the 79th minute. And I celebrate a little bit like a douchebag, and I do some one-handed push-ups, because everybody knows when you got no Pecks, you get no sex. So Pato's going to work on his Pecks there, make sure he gets some tonight after the game. And that's how this one's going to go ahead and end. That was a 4-2 lead right there. He pauses the game at the 90th minute and ends up quitting. I have no clue why anyone would do that. The game is over. No need to pause it and quit at that point. You guys see the possession right there, 60% in his final third. So very, very well played game. Loving this 4-4-1-1. 17 points, 2 games left. We're starting to clutch things up, so we're definitely in the chase for that Division 1 title, and we're going to go ahead and try to win it in the next episode. So make sure you guys stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for all the support. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel because I upload daily. See you guys. Peace.